Good evening, everybody. And if you check the description and you check the pinned comment in the chat, you will find links for 5 GoFundMe's. You will find a GoFundMe for Angela Arreaga, James Colley, Hey Camel, Moonshock, and Maddy. James, why'd you burn down your trailer again?
So I could get the insurance money.
God damn it, James. Well, you burned down the entire trailer park for the goddamn insurance money.
Yeah, then I forgot I ran.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you couldn't get away.
I ran so far away. And I couldn't
For
get
the record,
away.
this time last week I was in the ER going to a regular room. I didn't tell you how the rest of that story ended, did I? I ended up in a ICU about 3 a.m. Sunday morning.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. Total respiratory failure.
Oof.
Yay.
No.
But I did find out my body has 50% carbon dioxide in it at all times. I am halfway to being able to live on life on Mars without assistance.
You're going to be a Martian? Oh, crap. All right, so let me play the intro. Angela, do you still have your rant?
I don't know how to present my rant, so
Pick a point and go.
All right, let me play the intro first, and then I'll grant you the floor. Terry, guess what?
what?
Welcome to the Midnight Show with the Midnight Crew. Rotncorpse, Angela Arreaga, James Colley, Terry Divantis, and our host, T. Alexander. With special guest, Travis Gardner. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry about that, Terry. I had to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Today is the 1-year anniversary of the Midnight Show. We've been doing this for an entire year now, and I'm excited about it because usually I'd pick up shit, put it down, and avoid it. But thanks to my co-hosts and everybody for making it fun for me to do and making me want to come back and get better. And
Wait, we're supposed to be getting better?
go to hell. No, I mean, there's been marginal increases. Like when I first started doing this, we didn't have an intro.
That's not an improvement.
Is that
All
a cult army?
No. Oh, yeah. Let me finish really quick. We didn't have an intro, and I learned how to make one in a video maker, just a video maker I had, and I started improving. And then I made the outro, and then I started improving the outro, and I started learning how to do PNGs and do the shit that I do with like adding effects and whatnot. And it may not be the most amazing shit in the world, but it's still something, you know? And all because of this show, I've learned how to do it, and I now do that shit for fucking fun, making memes, you know? So I want to thank you guys.
Yeah, I still need to mess with my editing software more.
Yeah, I mean, I found this editing software I got on sale. It was like, I think it was like $60. It's like a $200 program that I got for like $60. Yeah, so I'm happy.
Oh, I'm cheap as fuck. All my software is free.
There you go.
Free is a good price.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to figure out how to use the free shit.
I mean, he made the intro and outro and improved them. Then he invited co-hosts and it went downhill.
Ouch! Thanks, Sean.
Man. All right, Angela, you said you had a rant. I will hand over the floor to you. Go right ahead.
It's rant-ish, I guess.
Rant adjacent.
Yeah, I'm turning around on Wednesday. I go to visit my mom. I'm like in a decent mood. I'm gonna be able to play with the dog, so I don't care that I hurt like hell. And I'm getting ready to push the button to cross the street to walk up from the trolley station.
Mhm.
And on the good side, somebody has tried to peel it off, but on the sign for the button to push for the crosswalk is a freaking from the river to the sea
Oh yeah.
sticker. I turn around and I look, and there is one on all 4 light posts in the crosswalk. And I'm just like, we live in little TJ. Probably the only Jewish person you guys even have ever seen, and you have no idea I'm Jewish. But you're still gonna post this shit all over the place? What?
Yeah, because they're a bunch of fucking spoiled rich kids who don't know what the fuck they're even doing.
I got one better for you.
Uh-huh.
I can top that. So when this shit first started popping off, I was going downtown on a bus, and I saw someone spray painted Free Gaza on the route, and I'm like, you little shit. But as I walked downtown, this very popular tourist area, you know how they had the missing posters for the people when it first happened, had them up. People had like spray painted Free Gaza or Free Gaza, Free Palestine tattoo stickers and shit. And I'm like, this conflict is a million miles away. You have no dog in this fight. Why are you involved in this shit?
I do have to say it. For the most part, around here it is the opposite.
It is.
Well, at least in my part of town. I mean, this is Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma City Metro, so pretty red. There are Israeli flags everywhere. There's actually like a church group that stands on the corner next to the courthouse and waves them. One of the synagogues in town they did get one bomb threat, and it was reported on the news. And they had to say, okay, guys, it's okay. We don't need hundreds of people volunteering to stand guard out here at all times. We'll be okay.
You know what gets me about this? Again, my stance is clear and firm. I'm on the side that's not murdering babies and beheading people. You know. Now, I'm gonna give y'all 3 guesses to guess which side I prefer, but you're only gonna need one. And I'd be more than happy if that entire area, that entire region, was turned into a sea of glass. But that's just me. Like they've already expressed their hatred for me and my way of life. And I don't think giving them shit or anything like it will change their mind because they feel entitled to it fuck them and fuck the little commie bastards that are propping or going to bat for them. Because honestly, half of them, the trans and gay ones who are, I'm gay for, gay for Palestine. Motherfucker, you'll be flying soon if they had their way.
Well, you're
It'd be
gonna
a
hope
dirty
you can
smear.
fly soon.
No, they'd be a dirty fucking smear on the ground. Sharia isn't kind to alternative lifestyles.
Have you seen the videos that have been going up lately of the Gazans complaining about the aid that we're dropping in because they don't like the foods?
Fuck you. Again, this is exactly why I'm a huge fucking isolationist.
I'll be back.
All right. Fuck you. You're lucky I don't want to drop y'all don't want me to be president. Oh no, Gaza's in trouble. And in other news, man, this shit pisses me the fuck off. So, did you see the video with the woman complaining about how what they got in fucking Great Britain? About their living accommodations in Great Britain?
Yes.
No.
Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Woman complains about. So essentially, accommodations in Great Britain. So essentially, Muslim woman. It shouldn't be this hard to fucking find.
Kyivedam posted it a few days ago.
Key, can you do me a favor? Could you pull up that video? Sean
He got
DW.
blocked by a retard who doesn't understand self-defense laws.
Go right ahead. Explain the story.
That was tough.
Really quick. Let me read this really quick. The little fucks think Palestine is a state. Palestine is actually an insult from the British, and they are Philistines, and they don't have a state either. Yeah. It was an insult, and yeah, they don't have a state. I keep hearing this saying that it's an open air prison, but there's a border to the south of a certain country that we just pissed off by our president just pissed off by saying that Mexico is really them.
Well,
Besides, they're appropriating Australian culture if they're claiming to be a prison.
You're right.
Well, here's the stupidest thing about this. This is the thing that drives me absolutely batshit about the Gaza Strip. That's on the Mediterranean. They have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world there.
Mm-hmm.
If they weren't so tore up with their religious nationalist bullshit that they're going with, that place should be Monaco.
Yes,
it should be the second Dubai. Every fucking one of them should be millionaires because they live in a place that would be in a completely resort country.
No, instead they have a dog shit religion.
Yeah, that country doesn't like them either. And that explains something. Technically, why don't that country like you? What about you pisses off that country?
That's exactly what Monkey says. Everyone in the region, let me rephrase that. No one in the region will let them in because every time they enter a country, they try to destroy what exists there and convert it to their own prehistoric bullshit.
Yeah, they try to fuck up other Muslim countries. That would be something.
Key, I'll put it in chat. The video of Muslim claiming. One of these days, I'm gonna give you producer credits, Keith. Yeah. To be fair, it's 19th century bullshit. Yes, it's 19th century bullshit. Sorry. It again, when people like you don't want you, that says a lot about you. You have two exits. You have one to the north and one to the south. Egypt doesn't fucking want you, and I think it's what, Saudi Arabia? Not Saudi Arabia. What country borders their northern territory?
They got northern.
Key for the stage.
If it was northern Israel, it's either Syria or Lebanon, maybe Jordan. No, it's Jordan and Lebanon.
Yep. All right, Keith. Hold on. I'll play it. Thank you, Keith. Present. I'll share screen. Nope, not that. Cancel. I'm sorry, real professional here. We're professionals. No,
I don't care. I'm damn near ready to be like,
You know what?
let's just fucking next crusade this bitch.
yes, that's. Hold on. All right. Share screen. Ollie London. Can y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
All right.
Coming here is
Can y'all hear it?
Yep.
Yes.
just a mental torture. It is a prison. This is wrong. This is wrong. What they do to people is wrong. Trust me, it's not the right thing to do. Because how can you be at home and you can't even live like home? 3 kids are sleeping in one tiny room. I can show it to you. Me and my baby were sleeping there. This place is just a ridiculous place they could ever offer to anybody. This is a place for animals, not for human beings. Because human beings deserve to be in a home. This is a container. It's where people keep their storage. We are not animal. We are not storage. We are
Bitch,
not.
you never seen people build fucking houses out of containers? Like,
I was gonna say I want to build a container house.
No, I
I don't know what
quite a
she's
bit
talking
on
about.
You ever? It's called Earth Ships.
like fucking get wrecked, faggot.
Let me show y'all something. It's called Earth Ships. They literally build houses out of fucking trash.
You could take one of those right now and put it here in Edmond and sell that for $80,000 to a hipster.
Oh yeah, probably
Yeah.
more.
Let me show. They're called Earth Ships.
You got 2 options, lady. You can move. You can go home.
I prefer the
buy a
second
house.
one. I prefer you go home. I'll put it back on and we'll finish it, but I just want to show y'all this really quick. They're called Earth Ships, where they really build shit out of trash and garbage. Like, all that's just trash. And like the fucking see? Like, motherfucker, go the
Ooh.
fuck away.
I like this.
Yeah. And it's all made out of trash and garbage and out in the sticks in the boondie somewhere. The hippies build it shit.
That's actually nice. That's
Yeah. In a community in New Mexico.
Can you just imagine just like lounging in that little sunroom area?
And
Well-
it's completely made of trash.
I'm being openly honest with you. That's way too many windows for me, but I'm mildly paranoid, so I understand not everyone's going to feel like I do.
I like windows.
I don't like windows unless I got a shit ton of curtains. But I'm gonna finish this up. We got like it's 52 out of 115.
We women, we have life too, you know. And this is just ridiculous. Seriously.
Get a job and buy a better house.
Yeah, stop expecting the fucking government to provide everything for you.
You know, I have a quick saying. Go back to your own fucking country and live in a house with your own people. You know, like seriously. No one's keeper. No, she's Tara. She's not in the U.S. She's in Great Britain.
Same thing.
Yeah, no one's keeping it there. Willard Forge. There are a lot of really nice container homes. I've seen some would go for like 50K, 500K in Cali. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I have to tell this real fast, and not container homes, but it's just in weird house building. There's
Yes.
a guy in this is Grady County, Oklahoma. This is south of here, about 40 miles, middle of fucking nowhere. He bought 5 single wide trailers,
Mm-hmm.
and he built himself a Pentagon house.
Nice.
Yeah.
And in the center of his Pentagon is an above ground pool.
Cool.
It is the greatest redneck engineering I've seen because it's actually pretty cool. And I wish I had pictures of it.
But I'm pretty sure she got that house for fucking free. She is not paying rent. Her food is being subsidized. Her kids are going to their schools. And I got one better for you. So my aunt had 4 fucking kids. And me, when I was younger, it was me, my mother, and her girlfriend, my aunt, her 4 kids, my grandma, my grandfather, and my uncle. We shared a 4-bedroom house with 1 bathroom and 1 big kitchen. My aunt and her kids, all 4 of those little fuckers, stayed in 1 room. My mother, me, and her girlfriend stayed in 1 room. It is, you are not fucking special, bitch.
But she was promised so much.
On a side note, Rotten, your barbarian is getting his ass kicked by a really pissed off halfling if he tries to pick me up and swing me at an
I just thought it was funny, okay?
It's hilarious. But still.
Angela confirmed as a halfling. Okay.
Actually turned out really nice. Sorry, I'm working on some stuff that I can because it's like, okay, I can give myself some to do with my hands. I can still pay attention, but not be playing a video game.
Go right ahead. Seems like she was feeling more comfortable not living among the Kafar. Again, all right, I'll put you like this. I want to be kind and sympathetic. I want to be. But people like her are making it really hard for me to be kind and sympathetic. People like her are turning me cold. Now, I'm not going to say I'm some bleeding heart. I'm not. I understand that you can't save the world. You know, you can only save those that want to be saved. But it's getting harder and harder to distinguish those who want to be saved and those who want to exploit me. You know?
I'm going to be harder and harder. I want to be singing a fucking Maroon 5 song.
It's getting hard. Oh, shit. That is a nice one. I'm going to show it, Will. Open in browser. Will just sent me this picture of a container home. Don't want to play slides. Screen. This one? This one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they get some serious fucking work with them.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Actually, that's.
And the one she had didn't look half bad. It looks. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fucking small. But again, it's probably government housing.
I say it looked better in the container homes I've seen in freaking deployed locations. So,
Yeah, I believe it. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying she should shut the fuck up.
Well, how about what's going on? Well, I mean, why is she here? I mean, what? Well, not here, there. Why is she there if it's so horrible?
Greed. She want. They're a tribe of locusts. They are literally locusts. They move from one location to the other, eating all the resources, gaining all the food, and then they move on to the next.
Well, it's also
they're
trying to convert everyone to their way of life.
That too. And I'm stubborn. I like bacon. I'm not gonna lie. I hang out with a group of Jews, and they don't try to convert me. But if there was a religion I would go to, it's probably them. But I like bacon too much. Oh, Jeff, you can't eat bacon. I guess I can't join your group.
I have to. I do have to say, looking at the neighborhood that she was in, it kind of looks like it could be the beginning of the stacks in Ready Player One. But still, that's not a bad place to be if you're staying someplace for free.
And that's the issue. It's free. You're not paying a dime. You're not paying a single dime to be there. You're not paying rent. You're getting everything subsidized. I'm pretty sure the government's feeding you and your fucking kids. Oh, where's that fucking father?
They're gonna end up being that immigrant that turns around and shanks somebody because they weren't getting enough Nutella. Okay.
Oh, and that brings me to another. Fine, Kyiv. I'll upvote. God, Jesus Christ, man. Upvote your share.
I don't know what that means.
Explain what you mean, Kyiv. What was I about to say? So, the shit with the ones coming from the southern border.
I think she's trying to say, basically, give her tweet or her retweet a heart.
Oh, man.
I don't think I saw it.
There. Am I the only one that has like 4 windows of Twitter open at the same time?
I have one, but I also have like 8 to 10 tabs open.
The problem is I have I will get into one thread that I'm reading, and it's well, I want to look at something else real fast, so I open up another one, and so I
Kyiv, your tweets aren't problematic. That though I must say, you got blocked by that guy, and he did checkmate you, Kyiv. And Tyshawn was he blew Tyshawn after he fucked his wife.
Oh, he had cleanup duty?
Yeah, he had cleanup duty. All right, I don't understand it with leftists and picking fights, and then when you start losing, you block them. So, a while back, go ahead.
You were saying something about Nutella? I barely know her.
Anyway.
But in all honesty, this woman, she doesn't know what homeless is.
Nope.
Because there are people out there.
Okay.
There are people out there in certain situations that would kill to have her little stacked shipping container. You
See,
know?
Keith, they probably would kill to have her little shipping box. Yes. You just sent me something.
Trust me, with my situation, I'm about ready to stab a bitch. You know?
I like this one. Travis, I'm about to share it with everybody. Travis just sent me this.
I'll stick with alcohol.
There was one that there's something I tagged Rotncorpse in earlier. I had to look at it because it's like, oh my god, this is my car, but
Oh yeah, I know. You're a smartass. Carl had also shared that one. The guy being like, "Oh, found this and it's a fucking like a Colt Python or a Colt Anaconda." He's got the hammerback for some odd reason, but he's also shoved 3 of his fingers into the fucking trigger guard.
Why?
there you go.
Because he's being a dumbass for fun. You know, for funsies.
But I looked at it, I'm like, holy shit, that's my car. And I'm like, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
How did they take that picture of me with my gun? Someone following me?
I didn't leave my gun in my car. It's in my work van, like it should be.
I found this in my dad's old car. Oh god. He's an idiot. All right. She's bitching about that house. I lived in a double wide trailer in the middle of the fucking desert with no electricity or running water for 5 or so years. All right, I lived in the house I'm currently in. I've lived in since I was about 8. Now, during college, we were dirt fucking poor. Like I only ate every other day, and that was the day I had early classes, and I went to my best friend's house to eat. I'm pretty sure this bitch has never missed a goddamn meal since she got here. I'm pretty sure the British taxpayers have paid her to eat. What up, Mr. Dax? Yo. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and every other one like you. Palette cleanser time?
Yes, please.
I got a new one.
Okay.
I got a new one. This one is cute.
Cuter than Listerine?
Yes.
Really?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Oi, haera maira, ko te uru, kariro maira, ko te tonga. Te rua hine to taiaha, hua ki no te rangi atu nei, te manu o tokoto nei, te malaua, o te nei potiki.
Oh, that's cute.
All right. Just because I'll play Listerine for Angela.
Sophia?
Yeah?
Did you take my phone?
No.
Get it out!
that laugh. Jesus.
Yes, that laugh is what kills me. Oh, that's a good one. Back to the heavy shit.
Why are we showing pictures of crotch goblins?
Cause it's mouthwash.
It's Listerine and Scope. Come on, get over it.
The hell it is.
We'll go with something different, and it's about a minute long.
All right.
That's what she said.
Buster Rhymes was an auctioneer.
Let's go! First up, we got a portrait of a moon, and it's blue when it's over top of a pool, and it's shining like a diamond. It was painted with a spoon, and the artist killed 20 people with a harpoon. And all them 20 people, they was wildin'. Oh. It's a rare painting and the styling. Nice. All the paperwork on it is valid. Good. We gon' start to bid 100,000, 100,000 bid, 1 and 20 bid. Do I hit 130, 1 and 30 bid? Do I hit 141 and 40 bid? Do I hit 150, 30, 1 and 50, $100,000 bid? Do I hit 1 and 60, $100,000 by the bid? Yeah, we still at 1 and 50 going once a bid of 150,000 going twice, so $150,000 bid is still 3 times this. So to the heck, that's right. Next up on the list is a mini Lego set of a Chevy Corvette. Interior is red, exterior is black. It was crafted by the hands that produced this track. Got seats in the front, got seats in the back. Got a little bitty trunk. You can hide your weed at. We gon' start this bid, 500,000 flat. Do I hit 525 next? Let's go. 525, $100,000 bidder. Do I hit 530 from somebody in the middle? Oh wait, that's great. Now I see 550, $100,000 bidder. Do I hit 560? Okay, 550 going once. No, wait a minute, 560 in the front. It's 560 going once, going twice. 560 is sold to the man with the blunt.
Right, send that to me.
Have you? Well, it's on Facebook. The whole thing. I'll see if I can rip it out. Have you ever seen the ones where they actually take a guy like, damn it,
An auctioneer?
yeah, an auctioneer, and have him, or it's like put a track behind him. That shit's pretty comical. Like they because like auctioneers can fucking. It almost sounds like they're doing that.
That was funny. Sean W, the little kid was doing the haka, yeah. Or he was trying to do.
Have you ever seen the video to where a woman, she's going to leave her house, runs into the post guy, and they both freaking scare each other. And the post guy's a black guy, girl leaving her house, a white woman, and after that, like they both forget that he goes, "It's okay, I'm not OJ."
No, I haven't seen that one.
All right, give me a moment. The wrong thing there. Go back to share screen there, and boom. Let me know when ready.
Yeah.
So I think this one has any sound. No, I'm so sorry. I'm not OJ.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not OJ.
I'm not OJ.
Oh, that was great.
Or maybe I am. We just y'all hear about the shit in Fulton County?
Georgia, yes.
I want to know how. This explain to me how. If you essentially ruled against her, you said that the air of impartiality there, it has tainted everything. Yet you let her remain on the case. You should disqualify the bitch. And I guess what I'm saying is kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I'm a little biased.
Are we talking about the hoe that's still
yeah, funny
prosecutor or whatever?
Funny, yes.
She should be removed from office because that was
a blatant lie. I've been told.
That's right. Pretentious hoe. Sorry.
Pretentious hoe.
I'll do better next time.
So when she said that she's told to keep money keep cash, at her house, and I'm looking at that, I'm like, I have never heard anybody but a Korean say some shit like that. And then her father said, yes, we talked. We talked before the trial. So that meant she had a chance to prep his answer. How did no one else pick up on that? And go ahead.
This is not. It's a kangaroo court. There is a predetermined outcome of this. Everybody knows it, and it's just going to happen because nobody there is willing to, do the right thing. The judge that ruled and said the Arab impartiality was gone. Raised money for her. He shouldn't have been there.
He shouldn't have been on. Conflict of interest.
This is stuff that you would find in like small town politics. Not. I'm assuming this is Atlanta.
It's Fulton County, Georgia. Like it's not quite Atlanta, but not quite Atlanta.
It's not a single city. It's several.
Yeah.
Well, this is the type of justice that you would see in Beaver County, Oklahoma.
Yes.
It's small town style corruption.
This is almost Judge Roy Bean riding into town and saying, "Okay, I don't like you, so I'll string you up."
Yeah.
This is the new West.
Hey, sounds like you understand small town politics.
I shouldn't say that though, because Judge Roy Bean was actually a pretty staunch follower of the law.
Again, it's shit like that if they honestly believe they beat Trump fair and square, I keep saying it, they should have gave him every recount he wanted. They should have like, okay, go right ahead. Rub it. They took every shot they could at this man. Every chance they got. Every chance they got to make a pot shot, he got in their crosshairs, they fired the gun. But this one time, y'all didn't fire the gun. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that. And now every DA with an axe to grind against him is attacking him. The Rico case is bullshit. The E. Jean Carl case is fucking insane.
God, you know what he should do is that he has more money. He should just continue insulting the bitch and just settling.
You know what I'd have done? I'd have told her if she want this money, she gonna have to crawl through goddamn hell to get it. Cause I'm gonna put it at the end of a goddamn hallway like they had in the fucking Twilight Zone. Not Twilight. The Tale from the Crypt episode where the guy had fuck with the blind people, and they got the razor blades in the walls and shit. And they turned out the lights.
The actual movie.
Yeah, the actual movie. Yeah,
from the
that
70s.
Yup, that one.
Yeah.
You want this money? It's right down there. Go get it, bitch.
Well, they were talking about seizing some of his property.
Again, if you weren't supposed to eat ass, then why is it between two buns?
Wow.
That's bullshit. Not even if those buns were 14 years old would that priest quit.
Well, he looks like a cardinal. I don't know.
I'm an asshole, and I make no apologies.
Never change.
Well, being a cardinal means he gets first choice.
He gets first dibs.
boys walk in. Dibs.
Again, it's the shit with Letitia James. How can you find that if the bank said there was they were happy with the transaction, how is it fraud? Who's the victim? And where's the money going to?
Oh, they didn't even get to going back to Fulton County. They didn't even get to her shit with the. There was some kind of center for kids that was proposed.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to that money?
Yeah, it's corruption. It's corruption, and it's usually perpetrated by people with dark skin, which angers me to no end.
Black Lives Matter.
Look, honestly, think about it. Except for one, and that's Jack Smith. Every DA that's gone after him has a complexion connection.
Complexion connection.
DDD.
Is because somebody wants to make a big name for themselves.
Oh yeah, they're all chasing that high of being the person who they believe is going to take Donald Trump down.
Yes, it's like the 30-point buck.
Shit. And did y'all hear I heard bits and pieces of the her deposition, where it's I believe the guy's name is Robert Herr. Sorry, and he was
her, not heard. I was like, the fuck.
No, her.
Done.
No, he's doing his deposition, and it's clear that this Biden is fucking guilty as sin, but they won't prosecute him. Oh well, yeah. we if we put him on a stand, he's going to look like a forgetful old man. But that's not your position.
My favorite part is that whole thing was the chick that kept trying to say that he was exonerated. And he's like, ma'am, I didn't say. It's like, yes, you did. And it's like, what?
Oh, is it not Jayapal? I forget the name. Travis Gardner sent me another one. God damn it, Travis.
Sorry. No, I'm not.
Never change.
I apologize for nothing.
Wow. Thanks, Obama. I walked into the bathroom of the local mall. There was a fucking tranny there.
Oh, my favorite for any of those is they bring up the gay agenda. Just wait until they hear about the transmission.
Oh, wow. Play the one shot.
I don't have sound pad open.
Because
the sound pad likes to fuck with my mic levels.
Yeah. If he's not fit to stand trial, how's he fit to run the country?
Well, the funny thing is that people are bending over backwards to say that he's perfectly functional. He's got a sharp mind and everything else.
Then he's fit to stand trial.
Then we could put him on trial.
Okay, he got a sharp. If he's sharp as a tack, huh? Then that means he can be put on trial. There you go. Wow. We're in agreement.
I mean, that is so funny. It's like he got himself into the ultimate catch-22.
Yeah, either he's incompetent, which means he's unfit to run the country, or he's competent and he's fit to stand trial.
Well, I made this joke. I made this joke a few years ago about him, about his stuttering and everything else. What he should do is just carry a flask around
and pretend to be a drunk.
Did you hear about the honest custodian?
The honest custodian?
Yes.
What happened with the honest?
He was an ethical cleanser.
He's an ethical cleanser.
Ethical cleaner.
James, what? Boom, tis. Oh, man. James, I can't with you. Don't stop it. I can't with you. Yeah, he's never had to stutter until recently, until they made that shit up. Like, if you watch him giving speeches, he's crisp, he's sharp, and now he's as stumbly bumbly as a goddamn cat in a rocking chair.
Well, it was easier for him back then because he was plagiarizing most of his speeches.
Pretty much.
Man, fire across the bow.
I mean, he copied speeches from British politicians.
God damn it, Travis.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
And I think it was like Neil Kinnock or something like that. That was why he. That's why he dropped out of the '88 race. No more smart appliances. I fucking hate smart appliances.
Why does the brain well like it? Yeah. Huh.
I still like the one where they have the bugs and they're supposed to be the Aztecs, and it shows that, humans coming up, and it's like, oh great, here comes the far right.
It is amazing that they're putting Kamala out front a lot more.
And they know she's terrible.
And they can't drop her. They can't.
Not yet.
Yet. But she's dead weight. Well, it's nothing but dead fucking weight.
I was gonna say, I don't think her dead weight matters next to who she's weighing down.
I mean, it's dead weight versus dead weight at this point.
It's dead weight versus Weekend at Bernie's.
Look, as a practitioner of the arts of necromancy, I cannot imagine the power that is keeping him moving. I can't perform. Pelosi must have some next level shit. Like he looked like death warmed over some days. All right. What else has pissed me off?
The smart appliances. Oh, the smart fridges, the one that had the panel on it that everybody was either playing Doom on because you can, or
what?
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
They got into you can get into the fridges by on the Samsung and LG there is a thumb drive. There's a USB drive that's USB port that's above the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you open it up, look up. There's a little panel there. You pop it out. You plug it in. You can reprogram it. You can redo the firmware in it to put Linux on there and then play Doom. Or the one that struck here is that a employee that got fired.
What, playing porn?
He put porn on every one of them.
That I approve. He doesn't need to be fired. Give him a raise.
Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work.
And I was the one that was called in to redo the firmware in each one of them.
Doing the Lord's work.
But those panels, when they fail, you have to replace the whole panel. There is no trying to fix anything else. You just got to change out the panel. The part alone is $600.
Again, that's why I don't want to smart anything. I'd rather have it dumb that way it does not snitch on me.
I want the fridges to be dumber than dumb. Just keep the food cold.
Yeah.
That's all it needs to do.
Light. No, they're wanting to put LG is wanting to put in there where they have a they have a reader that you can scan stuff in. You can scan the barcodes, and as you scan things out, it will make a shopping list and order the food and have it delivered to you every week.
Nope.
I don't want that.
Nope.
Here's the maddening thing about it. LG has the most unreliable compressors. I am replacing 3 compressors in LGs a week. The compressor is the main part of the refrigerator. It is the part that makes the refrigerator refrigerate.
Yes. I
Mr. Dax, I don't want my refrigerator to ask me to put the meat in.
Huh?
I want my refrigerator dumber than Joe Biden.
The
refrigerator just goes, I'm sorry, Hal, but I need you to put your meat in me.
I was about to make that fucking joke. No, the worst is LG's laundry products. Their high-end laundry products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to say it's a washer and dryer. I'm not going to say laundry products anymore. They're
'Cause
washer
that's what it
and
is.
dryers. They're putting AI in there.
Why?
That way you don't have to select the cycle and anything else. It detects what's in there.
No.
Thank you for letting me know that I do not want to buy an LG washer and dryer.
Again, all right. So I don't mind having stupid appliances. I prefer it. I don't want it ordered here. Like, all right, I go to Whole Foods, in my city, and they have that barcode where you can flick your wrist over the goddamn scanner thing and pay that way. That shit's fucking terrifying, huh?
Bite me.
Yeah, that shit's fucking terrifying.
One of the things I've had to explain to people lately is the reason why your dishwasher suddenly stopped working is the firmware is corrupt. I have to download new firmware into it to make it work again.
And you probably have to charge them an arm, a leg, and their soul.
It's
Is someone clipping their nails?
Oh.
I kept hearing a random. I'm not mad. I was just like, what was that?
I charge about $199 to do that.
I don't want software or hardware on my. Or it's like I just want it to be like, I want it dumb.
It's like Speed Queen Laundry. They just now gave in and put some electronics in them. But for the longest time, I think if you told somebody at Speed Queen, it's like, hey, can we put some smart AI products out? They'd probably call you a fag. It's a washing machine. Why do you want to put that in there?
Yeah.
Again, why do I get the convenience factor? Like, most of this shit that is convenience. It's a convenience factor. I don't have to. I can just take shit out of my refrigerator and it automatically orders it for me, or I don't have to.
Not have liked that, and I just don't fucking care.
Yeah, but it also, I don't have to pay attention to my laundry. I can just drop it in and bam, it'll do it for me.
I don't have to pay attention to either. You just turn it on, push the button, go.
Turn it off, put the button, and go away.
Like, I can understand for some parts where they did it in Japan, to where like they have the washer dryer combo to where quite literally it does both all at once, and I'm still just like, that's just shit to fail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the nightmare of the GE.
Wait, hold on.
Good.
Also, stepsisters are 300% more likely to get stuck in smart laundry machine. I know. And they need safety.
I've never had that happen.
But you never had a stepsister get stuck in a dryer?
I never had to rescue anybody from a dryer.
Well, I'm just going to say this. if you start getting smart dryers and washers, then it's going to be like having your mother do your laundry. Be like, what did you get on this? Oh my god!
Is this blood? James, we have to talk about your food, your fiber intake.
Ew.
But that
Have you tried jacking off less?
Excuse me, sir. Have you tried to jack off less? It would leave your clothes smelling 50% more better.
And I don't have to wash all these socks.
Sir, your socks are hard because of dried semen.
You wash your socks and the machine gets pregnant.
No, then you have a Tamagotchi.
But no, the GE came out with their combo unit. It is a washer and dryer. They says they can do everything in 2 hours. I had to go to class to train on how to fix these things. How they do that is they don't use a heating element and a venting like a regular dryer. It is a condenser dryer. There is a dehumidifier unit inside of a condensing unit. It's got a compressor, an evaporator, and a dryer. It's a refrigeration system. If that thing fails, there's no individual parts for it.
So you got to replace the entire thing.
You have to replace the entire unit. It's $1,000.
And that's exactly why they make them like that. It is that you have to. It's like like certain cars. Oh well, you gotta go to a dealership to get this one thing fixed, and the dealership's gonna charge you an arm, leg, and some soul. When back in the day, you could go to like your buddy, and he charged like $45.
Dude, they used to have shit in there and how to do it yourself.
Yeah, I'm extremely for the right to repair laws.
Yeah.
Your sides are already attacking ovulating women.
Yeah. Hillary Tomato say what?
Gives a whole new meaning to the image of the space baby at the end.
Oh, but yeah, I'm so for right to repair, and there's a lot of people, a lot of technicians that aren't, because it's like, oh, it'll take away our business. No, it won't. Do you know how many people I run into? It's like, yeah, I watched a YouTube video and tried to fix this, decided not to, and they called me.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt my business that much, because the people that are working on them now, they're probably going to do it themselves, and the people that call me are going to still call me.
Oh yeah.
But what it's going to do is when there's proprietary information, there's proprietary repair information out there that you have to be an authorized servicer to get. They don't give to the consumer. You have to pay for it to get like GE's the worst of it right now for some fucking reason. They're almost like Apple in the appliance world. To get their subscription for it, it is $600 a year and $60 a month.
The fuck?
So if they make it where consumers have access to that information for free, it makes my life easier because I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, you also have access to that information for free.
Yes. And that is why I charge so much for that stupid that update, because I have to pay for it.
Again, that it is all to. Again, I have had my dryer since time immemorial. I've only had to replace my washing machine. You know, I don't need a smart anything. I don't need a smart refrigerator. I don't need a smart shit. Do you remember the story of the really quick end? Sorry. Do you remember the story of the guy that got locked out of his house because his Amazon home thought he said the word nigger?
No, it was because someone who was delivering something thought something said that, so they fucking shut off his services, which was complete bullshit.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh,
that's how you can tell the difference between like an actual tech person or a tech enthusiast.
But I can't. That can't be me. Like, you can't shut me out my own home because you detected something that someone said,
or you thought you heard some shit,
or you thought you. Even if I did say the word nigger, like, what the fuck? Who are you to tell me what the fuck I can't say?
Right.
Oh, but we're going to go after TikTok for spying for China.
No, they're just doing that as a fucking power grab.
Did you? I can't see the. I can't pull up the meme, but it was essentially the Drake meme, and they held up TikTok and it said owned by China, bad. And then you see Biden in the bottom. Drake is going, yeah, owned by China, good.
And the other thing is China can get all that information from other sources.
Yeah.
They can buy it. They could go to They could go to all these other companies and buy the same information.
Yeah. All right. I said this, and I'll keep saying this when Strum was talking about it. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, I don't like TikTok for spying. However, I don't like giving the government the power to unilaterally ban a site because they feel like it.
Well, that's like I was talking with one of my coworkers, and he said he uses one of those like app services that they'll like do a survey. So he'll put in like what his receipt was, like take a picture of it and go through that, and he gets money back from that. And there'd probably be more people that'd be willing to give their information like that to social media and shit like that, as long as they're actually getting something out of it, and not just the ones that are like, well, we're just gonna fucking take it anyways.
Yeah. It depends on the information.
That was like 6 different comedians that have said that. I can't remember who originally said it. The politicians should wear jackets with their sponsors, like NASCAR.
Yes. Well done. Well, my thing with smart homes, smart machinery, smart anything, I saw the movie Pulse. I don't need that shit happening to me.
Well, what about the Disney movie that had the
Brave Little Toaster?
No, the smart home.
What
movie?
There was an old Disney movie. Chick who played Al's wife. She was the voice of Leela.
Peggy Segal.
Yeah, Peggy Segal. She was
Katie.
the voice. Yeah, she was the voice of the AI for the house.
Oh wait, I think I saw that.
It's a Disney movie. Peggy Segal.
Katie Segal.
Katie, sorry, my bad. Katie.
Peggy Bundy.
Yeah.
She still looks hot. I adore her.
Thank you for that vivid.
From behind.
Here.
From the front too.
I had a friend that looks kind of like Peggy Bundy.
She had an album, of course. It's the 70s. Everyone had an album in the 70s. Why they even
It was
ask
in
that
like the
question?
late 90s, 2000s. I don't remember what the fuck it was. Robin Williams, I guess, had the first one with the sponsor's jacket.
Nope, that's not it.
But I don't want TikTok spying on me either. So you know what I do?
Don't use TikTok.
I don't use TikTok.
Yeah.
Smart House.
Yes.
A 1999 Disney Channel original movie about a teenage computer nerd and contest whiz Ryan Merriman. his widowed father and his little sister who went a computerized house that begins to take on a life of its own in the form of an overbearing mother.
Wow. Okay.
Well, this smart house stuff is. I mean, in the '80s, Radio Shack sold like their own kit to do that. And being Radio Shack, it probably wasn't that good, but you can get the.
See, if you go back to the old Looney Tunes stuff, smart houses have been around since the 60s, 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
You go to World's Fair. You go to World Fairs, and at the press of a button.
The House of Tomorrow.
Yes.
I mean, for anything that I still prefer from Futurama, Tino Words, welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Yeah. And sorry about any toaster in Adam's house is pretty brave.
But see, in the 80s, early 80s, there was a movie called Electric Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a PC that ends up taking over the house.
Wasn't the chick from Weird Science created when the PC fucked up or something?
No, they
yes
freaking seance to make it happen.
No, not Weird Science.
Weird Science. Yeah. They made a girl on the computer, and the computer got struck by lightning.
Yes.
Yeah, and so then, yeah.
Weird Science.
Kelly LeBrock. She is still hot.
Dude, have you seen the woman who was the original model for Sonya from the original Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
She's still in that good a shape. Like, she can still rock the original costume. You're like, oh, it's that holy, like, and it doesn't look much older. Like, that woman has very good genetics. In very good shape.
There it is. This is my favorite image from Weird Science.
Is it the bras in the head?
How did you know?
Straight up lucky guess.
Because you're a nerd. Nerd!
Nerds! Yes.
It makes me wonder who's.
I always thought Gary was such a dickhole.
Damn.
He was. The guy was an absolute ass.
It's Weird Science. Speaking of old movies, you know what old movie I want to rewatch, but I just can't find the time to do it?
Real Genius?
No. It's a Keith Sutherland movie.
Mom's a hoe.
No. It's one of his best.
Stand By Me?
It's one of his best, his earliest.
Stand By Me?
Lost Boys. Hey, Mitch.
Stand By Me was before Lost Boys. Thank you.
Yeah, I said one of his earliest. I didn't say his earliest. And I didn't know he was in Stand By Me.
Yeah.
He played Ace Merrill.
Yeah.
Well, since we brought up movies, the question is, since we know we're next on 60 Seconds, do we want to watch the original Gone in 60 Seconds before the remake Nicolas Cage Gone in 60 Seconds?
Yes.
Because I have them both.
Because I've never seen the original.
I didn't know there was an original.
Yes, it's like 1979.
That'll be next week, right?
Yes.
Who started?
Say something, Travis? Sorry.
I just had a suggestion for Rotncorpse on a movie he needs to watch. He needs to watch sometime, show sometime.
Okay.
The Final Countdown.
The final countdown.
I'll try to put it into a list somewhere if I remember.
It's a science fiction science fiction historic revision movie. If you don't know anything about it.
No, because currently, like it's been brought up, is like we're going through Nicolas Cage's catalog because not too many people do.
Well, the thing is, I wanted to bring it up because I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell him that, and I'm just doing it right now because if I don't, I won't forget, and it'll disappear from my mind. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring it up quick.
Aside from that, God damn it. What was I about to say? Let's do some asshole stories. Shit, fuck. Our favorite part of the evening.
Okay.
Terry, how you doing? Just want to make sure you're doing all right. I know all the rest of us have been talking, and Terry hasn't yet. Although I will say, I definitely liked his whole thing for the tech enthusiast. How he brought tech enthusiast. That was well done, my friend.
Sorry, I was checking the toaster. I didn't think it would matter since I haven't said anything all spring. Use that time to ask me something.
I just wanted to make sure that you were still doing good.
Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Basically just been listening to you guys talk.
Yes, we tend to prattle.
I didn't want to step on toes and.
But yeah, I mean, the other thing is I can't hear a word Travis is saying. It's like streaming with Kenny McCormick.
Sorry.
No one else complained, so I figured I was the only one who couldn't hear him. So I'll just stay quiet so that.
I can hear everybody because I got my headphones in. And thank you, Kefk, for the headphones. They are amazing.
Oh, she gave you a recommendation?
No, she had a set that she couldn't use, and she just mailed it to me.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I retired my really nice headphones that I bought while I was in Afghanistan on my second deployment because one of the things for the foam around the ear on the inside busted out, and I don't want to fuck them up anymore because they're not made anymore. I was like, you're getting retired.
All right, let's do this one. I will put it in chat for Tarybot. Let me. Am I the asshole for rehoming my sister's dogs?
Depends.
Yeah, that's definitely a context required. Or, Adam would like to know if we have the Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more?
I have to ask, does rehoming mean giving away your sister's dog?
Yes.
Usually.
Let us read on. Okay, it's a long story. Please bear with me. I had 3 dogs. All 3 are Huskies. Chelsea, 6 Fahrenheit, is my first dog. Then we got London, her son, 3 meters, and Birmingham, 4 meters.
Yes, they're the asshole just for those names.
Why would you name your dog last name in meters?
No, it's
male and female. He's being a dork.
I'm being a dork. I'll elaborate here. Say that my dogs are show dogs. Chelsea comes.
They're the asshole.
Yeah, they clearly are. From a very reputable kennel, thinking can't say either one of those words, Innisfree or Claris. I bred her with a very reputable stud and produced London. With Birmingham, it's tricky. Even though he was bought from something like a puppy mill, basically 2 hillbilly idiots had their hands on 2 show dogs and decided to let them be fruitful and increase the number. He has half decent pedigree. No award-winning parents or anything, but he's an amazing structure and won a bunch of shows. I plan to breed him with Chelsea when she goes into heat because their bloodline kind of fits each other. God, what the hell? So my dogs aren't fixed, and I'm not planning to do it anytime soon. Maybe spay Chelsea when she finishes her show career, but I don't think that's necessary. My sister's got a dog from a shelter, a mixed lab. If you know what I mean, and for some reason she couldn't keep him any longer, so she gave him to me to watch over him. He has quite the temper, and he was instantly disliked by Birmingham because he tried to hump him. God damn it. The thing about my dog dynamic that if Birmingham dislikes something, London picks up on it too, and it escalates. I tried to grate and rotate, keep them in separate rooms. Nothing worked. Thing escalated when Birmingham and London ganged up on the newcomer and sent him to the vet ICU in the course of a few minutes. I was outside at the moment, so I couldn't break them apart in time. Luckily, everyone survived, but I couldn't keep the sister dog. The sisters. It shouldn't be my sister's dog any longer. I notified sis, and she said she couldn't take him in yet. I asked a bunch of people to take him in, and no one responded. The only one who said yes is my sister's ex, so I took the dog to his place. Apparently, the ex couldn't keep the dog as well and sent him to his dad's ranch where the dog is free to roam, and this dog ran off and vanished. That's the explanation my sister's ex provided me with. Now to the conflict with the conflict. My sister wanted her dog back, and I told her he's at the ex's place. And the ex said he gave the dog to his dad. Then the dad said he ran off. Now the sister is blaming me for losing her dog. The ex said she is irresponsible for dumping her dog on me in the first place. Sis says I'm an asshole. Yes, bitch, you are.
Everyone
sucks in this one.
Well, okay. Well, first, you're an asshole because you named your dogs Chelsea, London, and Birmingham. Sorry.
She's a bougie bitch.
Why don't you just go to England?
No, I want to name my dogs after places in England that I will never see because they're show dogs. Oh my god.
Now, here's my thing. If the dogs were actually that aggressive toward the other dog, I can understand saying, look, I can't keep them because I can't keep the dog because the dog's going to end up dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or my dogs are going to end up dead. But since I have more than one dog, the odds are more in favor of your dog ending up dead. But listening to this jackass, I also see the likelihood that her dog actually was probably trying to mate with the female
of
the OP's dog.
Birmingham, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm talking about, I don't know if the person who wrote the story is a dude or a chick.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the dog's name.
It doesn't matter what the dog's name is.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn it, now it's muted for that. I was going to say she pulled a rock and she's like, it doesn't matter what the dog's name is.
Sorry. The point is that
See you, James.
If you are afraid that your prize dog is going to end up mating with a mutt, and that is of more concern to you than taking care of your sister's dog, you're an ass.
Mitch, We don't know enough about the passage of time here. Did this all occur in a week, a month? Details matter. Asshole, yes. Never go with the X.
If you're gonna
That's
rehome
true.
somebody-
You should not have given the dog to the ex.
If you're to rehome somebody's dog, you got to keep them in the loop straight from the get go. Like, I don't love animals, but I do have a soft spot in my heart for them, and that whole thing, and they do deserve better.
Or I got one better for you. Why don't you give the dog back to your sister, and she can say, "Hey, I'm going to give it to this person now." That way, the onus is on her.
From what I heard, because I had to walk away or step away for a second, she couldn't take the dog back. And if you can't take the dog back, okay, I can understand. But then you should have been a part of the process to rehome the dog, not just thinking that you can, since your sibling said they'll take care of it and found out they can't. You should be a process to, like I said, part of the process to make sure that the dog can stay.
I'm going to go a step further. It's not her dog anymore. It says quite clearly she gave him to me. So she gave the original post to the dog. It's now the original poster's dog. It's not the sister's anymore.
That's very true. I mean, that is very, very fucking solid logic.
And she tried to give the dog back, but sister didn't want it. So it's still not her dog. And it's completely up to the original poster what she does with it. If she wants to give it to her ex for some reason, stupid, sure, but I mean, it's her dog.
Yeah. No, it was her sister's ex.
Well, whoever she gave it to, it's her decision. He's like, it is now my dog. I will give it to the mailman if I so desire. It's like, it doesn't matter who she gave it to. The fact is, it's now her dog. It's not the sister's dog anymore.
She can do with the dog as she so pleases.
Yeah.
It's not like she gave the dog to the local Chinese restaurant.
I knew you were going to go there.
Huh?
We'll just leave it at that.
Not putting the dishes away of others. All right. Am I the asshole for shouting at my boyfriend's brother for bad table manners? I will post it in chat.
If you're shouting at people, probably yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Terry on that one because I'm too low class to give a fuck about table manners.
Unless by bad table manners she means he took a dump in the middle of the table or something.
Or like he smacked her in the face reaching across the table.
But if it's just regular, everyday bad table manners, don't shout at people for that.
Yeah, if the sister didn't insist upon being involved, then she's an asshole too. I'm just reading Rick Mitch's comment.
Honestly, that's why.
Mitch.
Fucking with you, Angela. It's fucking with Tier.
All right. Am I the asshole for shouting at my boyfriend's brother for bad table manners? All right. I, 20 Fahrenheit, live with my boyfriend, 21 meters. His little brother, I'll call him Tom, 17 meters, has been staying with us for the past few days because him and his mom have been having some issues. Okay, he's starting to sound like an asshole. Anyway, it's just like, I just like to say that I take pride in my cooking, and I spend a lot of time making delicious meals for myself and my boyfriend to enjoy after a long and boring workday. I've noticed that Tom has been displaying some very bad table manners over the duration of the last few days. He spits his food out onto the plate if he doesn't like it. He coughs loudly while covering his mouth. So he also chews very loudly, doesn't close his mouth. There's one thing in particular that absolutely turns my stomach, burping. I think it's disgusting, especially sat around the table whilst other people are trying to enjoy their meal. It really puts me off and makes me feel sick, and I end up not wanting to eat the food I was looking forward to eating. Call me sensitive if you want. I don't care. It's sickening. There Things got bad last night, though. I cooked up some curry and was very hungry. As I said, I had to stay at work an extra hour. As soon as I sat down to take a bite, Tom took a sip of his drink and let out a long, drawn-out burp. I swear to God, at this moment, I saw red and had enough. I shouted at him to get out of my dining room and eat somewhere else because I was sick of his disgusting habits and put others off their food. I personally think it's extremely ill-mannered to act like this at someone else's dinner table. My boyfriend agreed with me on the point, but I shouldn't have had to snap at him so aggressively. So am I an asshole? No, you're not.
No. She is not an asshole.
That is disgusting.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
You are set. All right, if he was, say he was like, 8, 12, maybe, I could understand. Like, kids do shit. Like, young kids do young kid shit. But he's a fucking adult.
I was going to say, I would have still corrected them if they were younger. Like you're saying, 8 or 12 or whatever. But I probably wouldn't have gone off on them. A 17-year-old sitting at my table acting like they were raised by wolves? Yeah, get the hell out of my kitchen.
I wonder what the author said he's having problems with their mom. I wonder what those problems are.
He burps at the table.
Yeah.
That's at least one.
Yes.
Like, it can be funny from time to time, but you have to learn that at some point it does have to stop.
I mean, and
I actually do agree with Mitch. She should have said something at the beginning.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have let it fester.
Yeah, there's better ways of handling this, but I'm not going to call her an asshole for finally snapping because, we all snap.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like she fucking shot the dude.
Yeah. It wasn't aggressive. She did feel some sort of remorse.
And what the hell was his brother doing while all this was going on? How was he letting this kid turn around and act like a freaking animal at her table?
I want to know why. Again, at 14, I had my own job and my own money. At 17, I may not could have stayed at some place, maybe, but I could have got a hotel for a few days. Why isn't he there? Like, you are practically an adult, and you are behaving like a 7-year-old. No, I take it back. 7-year-olds have some sort of manners. You're behaving like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, I was going to say, based on his behavior, he was coddled and kept at home.
And then, if you didn't like the food that was being prepared, you're an adult. Go make your own. Go outside and go back to your house and have mom make you some fucking chicken nuggets. Like, spitting the food. There's a big. All right, this today. I'll use this example. Today, I was offered a date. First time having dates, I took a small bite of the date, and I didn't like it, but I swallowed it and said, nope, I don't want it. I didn't spit it out.
You were offered a what?
A date.
The fruit, rotten, not the time.
There's no fruit called date?
Yes.
Date.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's what they make prunes out of.
Fuck if I knew.
Well,
I'm not a fruitologist, okay?
A fruitologist. But I was
They
offered a
actually
date.
grow on palms.
Yeah. But like I said, I was
right?
offered the date. Yes, a tree.
I gotta, at least if I'm gonna go that far, might as well throw myself the rest of the way under the bus. It's like the tree, right?
No, the hand. Yes, the tree.
Well, if you don't have a date, you not
Well, that person's hands gotta really be fucking huge.
Travis, that was good.
Yeah, but again, I did not, like take a huge bite and be like, ugh. Show some fucking manners, show some common sense.
I'll at least do the whole thing of, take the napkin and put it into the napkin.
Yes,
because I've tried that before. Because I'm not a cheesecake fan.
Mm-hmm.
And a buddy of mine, his wife, way back when, early in my military career, had made something like that, and I tried it, and they saw it, I was like, grabbed the napkin, so I did that, threw it away, and was like, yes, this is not for me. They're like, I think that's the first time we've seen you do that. And I was like, I should have asked what this was before, but normally I've never had an issue with anything she's cooked.
Again, that is uncalled for.
Yeah, I think there's two people that everyone here has neglected to blame. The parents.
Who? The parents. Or the mom.
Oh, I don't care. Whichever parent is responsible for raising the kid, which I would have thought was both, but okay, just the mum.
Mm-hmm.
But
all right, I went way off.
Whoever was responsible for teaching the 17-year-old shithead manners is an asshole.
Absolutely. I was including them in the everyone's an asshole in this situation, except for the OP.
Terry was going with, where we forgot who to blame, and I was like, okay, how are we going to get to Donald Trump from this?
Yeah.
Let's see figure out how we get there.
Oh, that's it.
Well, it's easy.
Well, and then the OP is still an asshole for letting it go so long.
Yes.
That she lost her shit.
It's easy to blame Donald Trump because oranges are food. The whole thing is about food. Donald Trump is orange.
Terry fucking nails it.
Terry's created a new game.
Blame Trump.
No. You 6 degrees of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
We try to figure out how to blame Donald Trump for anything within 6 steps.
That's a fun game. Next one. Would I be the asshole for asking? Nope. For fun the game I gifted him.
Sorry.
It's all good. Let's put this in chat for Tyribot.
Well, at least we're not at the dinner table.
Yep. Good night, Mitch.
Night, Mitch.
Take it easy,
Sweet
brother.
dreams, my friend. And I'll see you when you start up another game stream.
Unless he joins us tomorrow, which he most likely will, and we'll get devolved into something or other.
We will. That's for Tyribot.
What about the asking my boyfriend to refund a game I gifted him? Well, why did you gift it to him if you wanted to refund it? That doesn't make sense.
All right. I, 23 meters, recently bought a game for my boyfriend, 23 meters, through Steam, which cost $40 USD. In the days leading up to my decision, I asked some questions to gauge his interest in, like, are you interested in this game, and would you like to play this individually / with me? And always got positive answers. He sometimes says things like that he thinks I want to hear rather than the truth, but he's working on that, and I don't resent him for it. I ended up purchasing the game for him, and he was grateful, and I was happy to have gotten something for him with no expectations. Since then, it's been made obviously it's been made obvious that he won't ever play it out of his own desire to do so. I brought up him playing it or us playing it together a few times. Every time the answer has been no. My question is, would I be the asshole if I asked him to refund the game? Steam has a pretty lenient refund policy, and I can't see him picking up the game in the future. I don't like bringing up cost of gifts too much because it's the thought that counts in most cases. But $40 could be spent in better ways to make him happy.
And what's that, Phil? In that one, it's if you're gonna do that whole thing because you got a game and you know he's not gonna play it, even though you went through that whole thing. Honestly, instead of being like, "Hey, let's refund," it's like instead of like, "Let's refund the game," it's like, you know what? Let's refund the game. It's just not something you're interested in, and let's get you a game you're interested in. If you're gonna do that, go about it that way. Otherwise, like you just, I don't know.
See, to me, it's a very straightforward situation. You bought him a game. What he does with it is his own business. If he doesn't want to play it, okay, sure, it sucks that you gave him a gift he doesn't like, but you can't demand that he return it. That's insane.
True.
Yeah, and who's to say he doesn't? He doesn't want to play it eventually.
My general rule is if I give someone a game as a present, I do expect them to at least play it. Like just try it. If they just flat out refuse to play it at all, they shouldn't have accepted it.
Yeah.
But if they play it and they don't like it, I'm not going to sit there going, "Hang on, you've only played 25 minutes of the game. Play more, arsehole." Like, no, it's like.
Speaking of which, when are we going to play Battle Fantasia again?
What's that?
Battle Fantasia. Is it Battle Fantasia?
What about it?
When are we going to play it again?
Whenever you want. If you want to play it, pick it as your game for the week.
Sometime in the future.
Again, can't play it this Tuesday because I need to get some shut-eye early.
No, I know. I'm just saying that if you want to play it again, we have a scheduled game every 3 games a week, one of which you get to decide the game. Pick that as the game if you want to play it.
So basically, he's saying stop being a big-ass retard.
Yeah.
Stop being a retard here.
The entire point is you can pick any game you want to play. If you that's why I was saying last time. If you want to play fucking Soul Calibur or Tekken, just because I don't like it, that doesn't matter. It's you get to pick the game. If you want to play Battle Fantasia, you play Battle Fantasia.
Stop being yourself, Tier. Stop being a retard.
Yeah. Ideally, yes.
Love you, Tybot.
No, you don't.
Damn.
I don't like using the L word. That's weird to me.
I like you enough to see you happy, Tybot.
Sure, but for me, love carries a pretty heavy connotation. That no.
It's like, you Terry.
That's why I went with the whole thing. I bet you say that to all the AIs.
I bet you say that to all the Chat GPTs.
It's no, I get it. Some people are more comfortable with that word than others. But for me, it carries a pretty strong implication.
I get it.
I'm not comfortable with it.
Understand? But you were saying about the game.
I had a supervisor back then that no matter what, he quite literally ended every conversation on the phone that was, "Okay, I love you, bye."
That's one of the reasons that I really have trouble with Short Fat Otaku is he ends every video saying, "I love you very much" or something like that. I was like, no, you fucking don't. You don't know who the hell I am.
You don't know me.
Incredibly creepy.
You don't know who I am. Tier can stop being a Riri the same way he stopped being black. Now Putin Biden.
And yes, Spittle is saying if you give a game, it's up to the user to decide what happens from that point forward, 100%. That's true. I just think it would be rude to accept a gift and then never play it. I think if you're definitely not ever going to even run the game, not even going to install it, then just decline the gift.
Yeah.
It's pretty rude to accept a gift and then essentially throw it away, which is like the closest you can do to throwing away a Steam game. It's just let it sit there and never even look at it.
I mean, granted, I still have Steam games that I've bought that I have yet to play, but I'm trying to
work. Yeah. If you buy for yourself, that's totally different. But like when Tier got me, was it you got me Koromon, right? You're the one who gave me that.
No, I don't think I gave you. I got you Marvel vs. Capcom. Not Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel Dark Suns. Midnight Suns.
No, I know you gave me that one, but
oh yeah, I did give you Koromon. Yeah,
I was pretty sure it was you. Yeah, like I played it. Like I eventually got bored with it, but it went straight to the. Yeah, but he went straight to the top of my list of the next game I play is going to be the one that I got as a present, because I don't want to have it just sitting there and then like never play it, because it was a present. I feel it would be incredibly disrespectful to accept the present and then just not use it and like throw it away.
It's a trash clone of Pokemon.
It's basically just a Pokemon game with different animals instead of Pokemon.
Yeah,
I played it, but I eventually got bored of it and stopped.
Your boyfriend might play it with the guy he's cheating on you with.
Maybe.
Wow.
There's just certain things that I think there's certain things I think people shouldn't gift.
Travis has gone back into Kenny McCormick mode. I can't hear him.
Okay, here it is.
Better.
Piece of shit. There's just certain things that I don't think people should really gift because they require so much personal taste to understand what they want. Like, games and books.
Yes.
Sometimes people will give you something and you're like, oh, I liked it. And you're like, I don't want to read this.
Like before that, since I had to go use the restroom instead of the toaster, Terry never has to about me gifting him a game.
Yeah.
Because then he never has to about there being some expectation of him having to play.
But honestly, if it's, I would say don't buy someone a game. Give them Steam credit. So
Give them Steam gift cards.
Yeah, so they can get the game they want.
Unless you have a close enough friendship with the person that you know their taste. Like T knows that I like Pokemon, so he probably figures Koromon is a safe bet.
Or there's actually a thing as well. I'm pretty sure on Steam, like you can check your friends' wish lists.
Yeah, you can.
So that way.
Half the issue when I gifted Ty the Koromon, I already have it and I got it in a bundle. Yeah. It's going to sit there in that bundle to the end of time unless I give it away.
Yeah, in that situation, that's what I have this code. Does anyone want it?
Yeah,
that's very different than, hey Terry, I got you this game.
Yeah, but that's
I gifted you this.
That's a big part of why I was willing to accept Midnight Suns from Tier, but I wasn't willing to accept Tekken 8 from Adam. Is because Adam would be spending his own money specifically to buy me, and I'm not willing to accept a $100 gift from a friend. That's too much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whereas T was giving me a code for a duplicate game that he was trying to get rid of. That's a totally different situation.
Oh yeah, it's extremely different.
Yeah.
No, I get it, my friend. I get it. One more, and then we'll start wrapping down.
Before I forget it, I sent a pellet cleanser.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I never brought up my one because of the thing because of fucking the article from last night on the corner.
Wait a minute. What do we call it? Sent us something. Hold on. It looks fucking hilarious.
There's too much Reddit stuff on my screen. I have to get rid of it.
Canada. I'm in the United States.
Wait a minute. Can you see it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm in Canada. I'm in the United States. I'm in Canada.
I'm in South Korea. I'm in
Canada. I'm in the United States. I'm in Canada.
I'm in South Korea. I'm in.
That was very well done.
Oh, wow.
I'm adding that to the goddamn list of challenges. That's fucking hilarious.
All right, this was the one that I meant to go with. And this is a Daquan Wiltshire DSG, whenever it gets shared. All right, I will expand that, and this is obviously because Toriyama passing. In peace, my man.
So tell me while I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And I see this come across my timeline. Y'all are saying rest in power for a man who literally designed this racist ass character design.
Oh Lord.
Now, we all watch Dragon Ball Z, so we've seen Mr. Popo before, but I can understand why this person got mad because this nigga looks like it. Look at this nigga. I can't believe this nigga chose to disrespect Akira Toriyama on the day of his death. Well, since you want to send Akira Toriyama off with that, let's see if we can send you off with this. Nigga, don't get your big ass Bridget from Trolls Rage, Shimron, Elder Guru, Majin Buu, Fat Gotenks, Hoggers, Great League, Janemba, Black Yajirobe, Luffy, Get for a Tank Man, Grimace, Queen, Big Mom, Gloria from Madagascar, PJ from a Goofy movie, Bro Sister, Rasputia, BFB the Fag Man, Steel from Juice, Faison Love, Big X the Plug. Look at this fat ass nigga. Fat nigga from 8 Mile, built ass, the fuck up out of here.
Tell us how you really feel.
That's how I felt with that fucking article last night.
I completely missed it last night.
Oh God,
yeah.
no!
I
Taurus,
wasn't there last night.
a Taurus being the Taurus.
Yeah, another person who's basically like, "Oh, Mr. Popo is a racist character because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about." And these whole things, and they've looked into nothing of it because, quite literally, yes, they're a tourist.
Yeah.
All right, so really quick, you know about this shit about Shogun, the I believe the not Netflix, FX show, if I'm not mistaken. You know about that, Travis?
Yes.
All right, so you know about them calling for, because in history there was a single black samurai, and we're not even sure he was a samurai. He was probably a page.
He was a retainer.
Yeah, he wasn't a samurai. He was like a sword bearer for like Oda Nobunaga.
The really funny part is because they're like, well, he needs to be in there. He wouldn't be there because it's the wrong fucking time frame.
Yes, the shit is set like years before his birth. Like Oda's not even alive in this shit. Well, they're citing that in the Codes of Bushido, there's a reference. In order to be a samurai, you need a bit of blood. Yeah, a bit of black blood. And they're missing the context of that saying. It is not African blood. It is Oni blood, demon blood. To be a samurai, you need to have demonic blood. You need to be a monster.
Well, that's very obvious what they're thinking right there. Of course they're thinking African blood because most of them equate African with demon. So I mean, see, they equate African with orc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people looking at shit after the math because, like, if you look at what it was, you have to look at when it was written, and in that whole shit, like, Japan was still pretty isolationist. Like, the world hadn't been fully discovered, so we all didn't know about each other.
Well, not even that. The Codes of Bushido were written eons, I'm not saying eons, but centuries before they even got contact with any of the outside world.
That's what I was just saying. Like, I know I've been drinking, but I'm not that boring. Stop being a retard, dude.
I'm a functioning idiot.
No, I'm a mostly...
No, wrong person.
No. He's a mostly functioning idiot. I'm a functioning idiot.
I'm gonna press X to down on the.
Go to hell, all of you.
I'm gonna go with the classic. You sure about that?
You sure about that, bro?
Well, my point is very simply is that they were very isolationist at that period, and
yes,
they wouldn't have known.
Well, it's not that they were isolationists; they just didn't have the travel through all of that. Because I want to say that, like the thing of Bushido was before they even had any conflicts with China or the Mongols.
Yeah.
Because they didn't. Because foreign trade really was not a thing with the Japanese up until, we decided that we were going to trade with them.
Well, no, they had a very good thing going on with the Dutch.
Yeah, like the Dutch, they didn't like the English.
It was just the Dutch, and then the U.S. and England showed up with gunboats, boats with guns, and we said, "Stop being closed, open the country."
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "I think you got a point."
And now they're doing trick shots with single action Colts.
All sorts of shit.
Again, it was, but my issue with that is they equate everything meaning black to mean Americans of African descent. It is not how the world works. And just because one character existed and one person existed in a time frame out of the trillions of other people that existed in that time frame too, does not make him significant. Yes, Oda was a significant character, and yes, Samanosuke. They what about? Was it Samanosuke or it was Yonosuke? I forget the guy.
Probably Yonosuke, because Samanosuke Akechi is from Onimusha.
Well, Samanosuke Akechi was literally one of Oda's generals that betrayed him at Hanoji.
I think I accidentally bumped something because I'm hearing you all in Japanese. Is there a way to fix the language?
I know, right?
I know a couple of names because I got really big in the Onimusha series, and it's still a fun series in my opinion.
Because
one of my personal favorites is the third one, which has the
Jean Reno.
Yeah, Jean Reno playing Jacques Bloch.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
I went from Japanese to fucking French.
Oh man, really? This too soon. Too soon's
when it happens.
He's not been tried for murder yet. Come on now.
Yeah, I agree with V. There's no such thing as too soon. Too soon is 5 seconds before it happened. That's when it's too soon.
Ouch. But those people piss me off, and the shit about Mr. Popo, it pisses me off.
The life hasn't even fully left the body yet.
Guys, becoming Japanese because I think so.
I really think so.
Sorry, my bad, Will. Manslaughter. God. Make me get technical.
Well, there's an important difference.
Don't weave out on this, Keith.
I want to take it. I don't know what everybody else's opinion is on this, but Alec Baldwin does have a lot of responsibility on it, but I think the vast majority of it is still on the armorer.
Yes and no. He's been in more than enough movies, and I know it's not the way Hollywood goes and that whole thing, but it still just falls into that whole thing to me of being at a gun shop. Even though the frickin' person who handed you the gun across the counter checked it to be clear, you ought to check it as well, because somehow the universe is going to put a bullet in there because the Flash. I don't know. It's just your habits.
It is also your, yes, you got it from the armorer, but it's also your responsibility to ensure that the gun is just for your own peace of mind.
Do I think he's a murderer? No, I think he's a manslaughtering retard.
Oh yeah, I'm not excusing him. I think he's still heavily responsible for it, but
I think it's negligence.
He is more negligence, and her end was. There's a different term. It's not negligence. It's more of a recklessness.
Reckless endangerment.
Yeah, because she shouldn't have had live ammunition anywhere near those guns.
No.
Because those guns, being prop guns, are made to be fired.
Did you just ooh Keith?
Ew.
Don't you ooh either.
They're made to be fired on set.
Well, okay, since I gotta interrupt just for a second, Travis. Since he went with that,
there we go.
You were saying, Travis.
Yeah, I mean, if you have something that is going to be firing blanks for that purpose, you know that they're going to be pulling triggers. You know actors are not the brightest human beings on the world. You can't have. Yeah, I think they talked. You guys talked about that on one other thing about. It was Bruce Lee was killed by a blank.
So was Brandon.
But here's the thing.
Oh no, Brandon was killed by live ammo.
Nope. Well, I thought it was Brandon was killed by a blank. Bruce Lee, we're pretty sure was murdered by a gang.
Yeah, but the thing is that blinks can kill, bullets will kill, and those live ammunition should not have been anywhere near that. And one of the things I've never understood is why don't they make guns that are specifically designed for prop guns that you cannot put a live round down the barrel?
They do. Well, they do, but a lot of times that's going to be less cost effective than the guns that they have that can do that. I mean, in all reality, all they would have to do is just make a makeshift cylinder.
I mean, you would think that it's worth paying the little bit extra to not murder the actors, but I mean,
it's a weird give and take thing, Terry, because of how it goes. Because for some of them, they want to have the blanks in there when you're doing a longer distance thing, so it still looks like it's firing an actual round, and it's less CGI or like having to do the ones that they do when it's point, like quite literally point blank, and they put a squib there. And if you actually slow it down and look at it, it looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're heavily CGI in it.
All right,
yeah, I just think just have a gun, like Travis was saying, that accepts fake bullets but not real ones. You don't like do everything the same, except use like a different caliber that only fits in prop guns and doesn't fit in real guns.
Again, I'm pretty sure with the technology we have, we can create a gun.
We can create a gun. Yes, we can. That is true.
Can I finish?
Yeah. I granted it's missing a lot of parts right now, but I has one in my hand.
What the hell, all of you?
It's a Derringer, and it doesn't have a barrel in it or anything, so it can't do much of anything. I've been working on cleaning it up to make it try to look a little prettier.
No, I'm saying a prop gun that is strictly used to give the illusion of like if you pull the trigger, you get the proper sound effect, but in the flash muzzle, the flash and whatnot that you need for the shot, and that's all it does. Like we used to have little pop guns.
It's one of those things. There are armorers that do that, but it depends on how much. That's like what they have in stock versus what they're asking for. Typically, the way it goes through for more science fiction, they can do that. So things like the Lawgiver from Dread or Captain Mal's pistol was actually a snub-nosed revolver that has other shit added onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, there's ways they can do it, but if they're using guns that are meant to look the part of a specific time frame, it's easier to use the guns that look the part of a specific time frame than it is to try to create fakes.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's probably worth paying the money to not accidentally kill actors.
In that whole situation, you'd have to talk to more of the producers and everything of who are putting foot in the bill.
Well,
yeah. I'm just saying that Hollywood is not. I mean, I suppose they're shorter on money now than they used to be, but there's still a lot of money there. They can afford fancy props.
Well, they could. I mean, I do think it. I do think it's funny that we're talking about theatrical weapons, and Rotncorpse is cleaning probably the most popular theater weapon.
Not cleaning, technically.
Ha! Didn't that one kill like 2 presidents?
I mean, I still like the what was it? The freaking lawyer that got the one guy out of freaking a murder charge because of how the Philadelphia Derringer, which was a black powder Derringer that malfunctioned, and he ended up killing himself.
Yeah. There was a.
I think the Frank of Filthiness is scheduled for an appearance.
Ah, yes.
Oh Lord, I'm being told it's time. I'm just fucking with you, Charlie. I know.
No, I mean, like I said, you can keep going if you want. I'm just saying that
I got work in the AM, so I need to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've been over this. You don't technically have to stop just because I want to leave. you can keep streaming for the next 12 hours and like screw your job if you really want to.
Translation: don't use me as an excuse.
I want to, goddammit! Angela, will you be on Quippers tonight?
Doubtful.
Terry, will you be on Quippers tonight?
He doesn't get away from me that easy.
Damn. Frother, will you be on Quippers tonight?
I guess he's giving you the silent treatment.
Oh, okay. Travis, you gonna be on Quippers tonight?
I guess if they get desperate enough.
Damn. Angela has a Monday nights with Mr. Adams on Means of the Zoo, the arcade. Means Arcade. My God, what? Where am I?
Monday Night Mayhem.
Monday Night Mayhem with Mr. Adam at what? 10:30, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 7:30 my time, so
about 10:30 because I went through. I was at Anything else you have?
Rotncorpses talking into the void tomorrow.
I was going to do that when I did Rotncorpse's thing.
Then you should have done his first.
Man, Angela, why are you being mean to me?
I'm not trying to be mean.
Stop being a dumb fat retard.
He's black. He doesn't know any better.
Look, they barely let me outside. I don't even know why I'm using the internet.
Am I being mean? I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I'm glad I have friends like you.
We're friends like us who needs enemies.
I know. Angela, Spittle asks, is Kefk going to be on there?
I can't make that decision.
Okay.
But don't forget, Kefk is on tomorrow for the Minions of the Zoo.
Yeah, I'm going to be on there with her tonight as well, since Talking to Boy doesn't start till about 11:30.
Not the time of the show.
There's one thing I want you to see before we go. Tier, I just sent it to you. Sorry.
Oh, and Travis, this is the Derringer I'm working on. It's a Bond Arms Roughneck. So I'm working on cleaning up the actual frame because it's quite literally rough.
So you could, it's two barrels. That means you could hit Act 1 and Act 2.
Yeah, I can check off on 2 different acts.
All right, okay. All right, Mr. Lovecraft. I brought the stuff. Just don't tell anyone how you got it, all right? A lonely kitty. Don't worry, little guy. I'll take care of you. But what should I call you? One inward pass. Oh. And that's how you got the name Nigger.
I killed you, cat, you Lovecraftian bitch. I thought it would bring closure to our relationship.
We have Talking Into the Void with Rotncorpse, me, Angela, James, Colley, possibly Mitch Nemo, and I believe will you be on Talking Into the Void?
I mean, as long as it doesn't get to be more than like 5 to 6 people, I'm not going to get mad. If it starts getting more than that, I will lock down specific voice chats and I will make you a gaming voice chat, which I've been meaning to do but keep forgetting.
Unknown. Okay. I mean, it's all good. I mean, it's just that we needed a place to meet up and...
Oh, yeah, I have no problem with it. It's just that whole thing is nothing's locked down. And if we get more and more people, they're just like, oh, what are you guys doing? It could plausibly just get kind of annoying.
Makes sense.
So for specific ones, those might get put on lock to where only certain people have keys to the kingdom.
All right, Travis Gardner, you are you doing anything interesting?
No.
Well, you said you were working on the camera thing.
I was. Yeah, I was going to tell you the rest of the story. I have to go shoot it all again because, instead of just setting up my camera on a tripod and filming it that way, I decided to have a friend of mine help me.
Oh, Lord.
And after about, 5 or 6 tries to get her to, not panic when I handed her my camera, she's like, I'm going to break it. It's like, don't worry. It's like, what do you mean, don't worry? Well, if you break it, they won't find your body. And I'm like, you're not going to break it unless you drop it. It's a fairly robust camera. Just, So, we get through everything. We go to the camp. I go to UCO campus. This is where I got one of my degrees from. We're just going around taking pictures, and I'm having her come in. I wanted to get close-in pictures and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And we get through all this, and I get home, I pull everything out of the van, and I bring it in, and hours pass. And I decided, okay, I need to pull the memory cards out, and I want to look over what we shot. I get the camera out. There's no memory cards in it. Both of them are gone. And I remember I put them in.
So she has the memory cards?
Well, and that's when the plot thickens, because I call her and ask her, did you pull the memory cards out of my camera, Miss? I'm afraid to break it. She's like, oh, yes. I didn't want to lose them.
If they're in the camera, how are they going to get lost?
That's what I said. And her response was, oh, I think I left them in my pants pocket.
And she washed her pants.
Oh my God.
She washed her pants. Not only did she ruin, in 3-4 hours of us videoing, she ruined 228 gigabyte memory cards.
Ooh.
What?
Luckily, at least now, that much is pretty inexpensive to replace.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about it.
I ain't saying it's a fucking, who gives a hoot, but still, it's like at least it's not as expensive as it could have been.
Yeah.
Go back fucking 15, 20 years, 1 gig would have cost you $80.
And I was so upset about this because it's the dual card camera, and it's set up that it backs up its video. So the videos were on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it had the primary and then it had a backup. And if she lost one of them, it'd been fine.
She lost both.
In an attempt of not losing them, she took them out of probably the safest place they could be,
and destroyed them. That's why you don't give women technology.
I don't want to sound like a bitch, but she's special, isn't she?
I will disagree with that, Tier. That is not why you don't give women technology. That is why you don't give dumbasses technology.
Angela, I don't want to be mean to her because she is a fairly reliable friend, but I one time described her as my local lol cow.
Ah.
Because she is extremely reliable and she will fuck everything up if I let her in. And she does some things that just she she wants to be in music, the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but without talent, without teaching, training, practicing, anything else, the stuff that you need to do to be good at music, she's not doing. She just wants to be. She wants to be a singer.
You gotta practice.
Yeah. All right. Let me finish up. So we're gonna let Terry. Terry, you're gonna be on Quippers United tomorrow. You're gonna be on The Corner Friday. You're gonna be on Six of Silver stream. You're gonna be on Hellcat if he does a game stream. You're gonna be on Hammer's Minions Night, which is Wednesday. You're going to be on, if Frosted doesn't do anything the next 2 days, Sunday or Friday, y'all are going to stream Grim Fandango?
Yeah, we're pretty close to finishing that. So whenever Frosted Flakes again, we'll get that finished.
What next game y'all going to play?
Monkey Island 3 next.
Okay. That's about it, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think you covered everything.
All right. Me and Mitch, we do Star Trek Thursdays around 6. Star Trek Online, where we just shoot the shit and shoot shit.
Occasionally, some other folks join, like myself or Maddy.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Maddy to be a permanent fixture because she has the game. And Mr. Dax, you're always welcome to become. If you join, I have to find you an avatar for my thing. That's going to be a rough. I'm probably going to make you the Decapodian. But other than that, I occasionally do gaming streams. Thank you all for coming out. It's been an amazing 53 episodes. Each of you have made it really special. I'm thankful for everybody that comes out each night or each Saturday and listens to me do dumb shit and listen to my friends ride my ass.
Do dumb shit.
do dumb shit and ride my ass like a goddamn Vespa. Again, when I first started this, I didn't think it would last long, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad that we added Tari, Diamantis to the crew.
You need the background sounds of birds and bikes.
Yeah, he provides the sounds of nature.
He provides the ambiance.
Yes, he provides ambiance.
It's the aren't you glad I told you? She's like, I don't know if I want to do something. I was like, well, fucking do it and quit bitching about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't see me stopping this. I don't want to stop it. I love doing it. I love being with you guys talking shit. I love getting my thoughts out in the ether. And God willing, God permitting, I'm going to keep doing it until I can't. So here's to a whole year of doing this. Here's to many more years.
Shit,
and
that means we completely missed my anniversary. Oh, well.
Yeah, we did. I brought it up, you motherfucker.
It's like I pay attention to anniversaries.
That's true. You're a guy.
I was so hoping you were going to say, like, I pay attention to tea.
Y'all are all bastards. All of y'all. I don't know why I hang out with you. All right. So I'm going to play Q's wonderful outro, and I thank you all for joining us. Next week, we will have Spudgun on. Hopefully, he'll be able to come on.
See if he doesn't fucking take an adult nap.
He takes a British nap. After that, we have Mitch Nemo, and then hopefully Frosted will be able to come on. And I'm trying to get Maddy herself to join us. So, the schedule.
She's a little hard to wrangle with the chemo.
Yeah, but she said if she takes a nap, she'll be able to at least be functional for a while. So the order of events will be Spudgun, Mitch, Frosted Maddy. I'm probably going to ask Hammer to be on the following week after that, but I'll get to that later. So again, thank you all for coming out, and bye-bye.
Later.
Bye. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies chase the dark clouds far away.